But yeah, this sucker should be pretty small. So I might be able to just loot it for all it's worth. Oh, but there's always the storage boxes. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go back to the Brandianen. We'll just get another teleporter out here. Damn. Yeah, this whole place is just loaded with goodies. Because, yeah, I could make the trip there and back again over and over and over again. That sounds like hell. No thank you. Oh, it's more golden frogs. I'm so glad I'm just growing golden frogs. Just by default around here. Somebody finally comes to this planet. It's like, what the hell's up with this fauna? Why is it all golden? And then everybody comes by to, you know, harvest them for their shiny flesh. I'm effectively preemptively dooming everything. Ooh. Sad part is, I actually cannot... We have a blueprint ship? What? Don't even drop off. Like, part of it is we also don't need any of this stuff. So I'm just gonna leave that there. But yeah, I should probably go home instead of exploring more. Weird question. Okay, 1 second. Oh, no. Oh, there's another warden key. I knew there was going to be one somewhere around here. Oh, there's another plant. It's a weird question. No, it doesn't matter much. If you're terraforming, what gave this place trees? How did the ship get in the tree? Oh, is the ship trapped in a tree? That tree was probably always there, is my assumption. However, you don't get access to that until later. This planet originally did have, like, native life. Oops. No more blueprints to decode for now. Fair enough. But yeah, this used to be an inhabited world, and then something happened to it. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, so we want 2 pulsar quartz, an obsidian, zeolite, and osmium. Still wish this was kind of one of those games where you could actually, like, mark something to be built, and it actively, like, would... your drones would, like, actively come by and deposit the resources into it to have it get made. That's something a lot of other drone-based games have. And I think it was part of the reason why I was like, on the drones on this one, because, like, if I have to manually go and put the work into building these things, that's effort. I don't want to put effort into things. I want my robots to do that for me. Nope, that's definitely not a hidey hole for me. Should I go check out that underwater cave, or do we want to go back to that other one? Okay. I think this is the one where I was just at, yeah? Yeah. I don't know how to get to that plant. Maybe we just fly over? Her? Nope. Ow. Boy, my jetpack is not as good as I'd like it to be. Well, let's find this little underwater pocket. Because I might as well grab the resources out of here. It's got a lot of osmium in it. We just don't need osmium. Kind of miss it when these blue containers just had snacks in them. Okay, so this just brings me there. Total dead end. Nothing interesting. I guess it's just if you want some more oxygen while you're swimming through. I can't believe that, you know, all the ice hasn't melted on this planet yet. But, eh. Okay. So, I see another blue box. Let's pop it open. Then we'll loop around. Damn. Okay, what do we drop off? Well, we don't need the obsidian. I'm just mining that stuff. I'm still kind of shocked at how much stuff I've just left behind as I was going through. But then again, I wasn't exploring super duper hard. Okay, I needed that obsidian. Too late. We're just gonna go through the teleporter, get our snacks. I guess I can drink as I'm here. I do look forward to playing this multiplayer, eventually, whenever that's going to be. Let's see, Brandianin. Okay, then we immediately go back in here. Find that route. Don't think I've gone this direct. I should have cleared out my inventory space. What am I doing? It's fine. We'll just build the teleporter in here. Oh, yes. I guess it's actually not that much of a sequence break. Okay. Compartments. Door. Well, I'm not a fool. We're just taking the silly long route. Request, demand, obsidian. Priority, high. Please help. I made a goof. And then move the rest of this stuff over. Except for these. And supply everything. Or not. Hold up. I still need the zeolite. It'd be pretty bad if I sent that back. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna wait for that to go. Hopefully we'll get an obsidian. I think it was this... No, it definitely wasn't that way. It was definitely this way, down, and then we take the left branch. It was here. Yeah, because these actually have, like, the seeds I'm looking for. There's also just, like, a lot of sulfur and iridium. Like, had I found this cave a long time ago, I would have been over the moon. However, now that I'm just auto-mining them, I'm just like, I mean, okay, sure. It's nice. But yeah, that is a living tree. So, I don't know. I think this person actually just crashed recently, and I don't actually have an answer on that one. Priority is high. No, wait. That might have been it. Baby, we're good. Okay, turn that off. Because that's all I need. This is the cool kids cave. Where the cool kids go. Okay, and now we can just drop off the remaining junk and go exploring. Okay, so we've got box 1. Well, on the plus side, we're getting a mess of these really nice seeds that I was looking for. Ooh, that's new. Ruberu tree. I guess it makes sense. They've got it growing here. So this one doesn't have a fusion reactor. I think? No, maybe it does. No, I don't think so, actually. Bah. There we go. Well, let's just grab everything else. Move over the iron. Gazillion seeds. I'll have to come back for the Riberos in a bit. Maybe I actually was requesting those in retrospect. We'll find out. Damn. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a generator, so this is probably the sum total of this ship, but boy, that was a good ship. It had some nice stuff in it. Which, I mean, makes total sense. The whole game is programmed to only give me the nicest things at this point. This is gonna... Nope, didn't break my ankles. There's probably, like, a golden chest somewhere in one of these, like, underwater spots. Maybe. I don't know. There's at least going to be some goodies somewhere in here. Kind of hoping to find another Guardian chip. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep exploring as I get the chance, but we should go drop some more things off. I have the tree seeds for the trees in this cave. Maybe the cave did keep the trees alive while the planet wasn't. I think entirely possible. I am so curious what some of these locations looked like in early terraforming stages. Do I have any more titanium? Yes, I do. Not much. But, like, it'll do. Because I bet some of these locations actually looked really interesting frozen over and covered in stuff. But I do wonder if it's even possible to get here pre-melts. Because I wouldn't be surprised if this cave isn't frozen over on multiple layers. Ooh, another ship. Another one of the weird shuttly things. But hey. Even the weird shuttly things have resources for me. Now, do we have anything in here? But yeah, considering bombs were like one of the last blueprints I was able to get, which seems kind of intentional that the game actively would prevent me from getting too many of those. There we go. I think it would be difficult to get to these locations without cheating. Which is kind of a downer, because I actually would have really enjoyed putting up some, like, base stuff in some of these locations. Drinking red water doesn't seem safe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my character is very ill. But they're silent protagonists, so they're not going to complain. Hello, generic frog. Are you? No, this is legless frogs. They look creepy. I'll grab their eggs. I've stolen your children. Too bad you are inanimate NPCs and are not fazed by this. Let's see. Some more big bomb spot. Well, I'm glad we're getting a fair bit of mileage out of my explosive. That was strangely underwhelming. Oh, are we on the other side of the gate? Oh, we're just here. Legolas, what do your frog eyes see? Speaking of, Shell finally forced us to play Hobbit Love Letter the other day. I've come to the conclusion I do not like Love Letter as a board game. It's one of those where like half the cards are just like, hey, if this other player hits this specific condition, they lose instantly. Well, do we need the fusion cells with us, actually, at the moment? Nope. Okay, back to the Cool Kids Cave. Do I want to just hoover a bunch of these things home? I think so. Silent Protagonist is doing an amazing feat. Captain Anime, is that you? I need to go back and play EDF 6. Because we started it, I did like a video and then a stream on it, and then I stopped. And I feel bad about that, because I actually really enjoyed that game. But that was the point where I'd already kind of stopped doing YouTube series. And now that I'm doing YouTube series again, I think I have a good excuse. Still want to get some friends to play that with me, but I think I get them to play EDF 4 first, and we work our way up. Let's see. I mean, yeah, let's just go back to the... Get back to this. Namely, it's the question of, can I get the Sunday crew to start streaming together again? I think we'll be able to starting next year. And can I convince them to either play this game multiplayer or play EDF with me at some point? Because I think they would enjoy EDF. I think that's true of a lot of people. More legs. I drank your gross frog water. I am so ill. Okay, I think we've kind of tapped this out, because this is the cave we came out of, yeah? Yeah. Not much for golden chests, but on the flip side, I actually don't really like golden chests, because they have those dumb figurines that I have no interest in. Is there anything in here? No. Another one of these, though. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of those seeds. Some friends I want to play EDF with. One has severe arachnophobia and would probably kill me if I had to play it with him. Ooh. Yeah. I feel like it was worse in EDF 4. Because they had a lot of spider levels. EDF 5 did too. I don't remember Iron Rain being that spidery, actually. Like, I want to say Iron Rain might actually be the safe one. You could also try World Brothers is another one. Because EDF World Brothers was, it's all voxels, so even if it is like bugs and ants and spiders and stuff, hopefully it's one of those where you can just be like, hey, they're voxels? It's safe? Okay, let's get some T3 tree spreaders up in here. Bacteria samples. Yeah, absolutely not Insect Armageddon, though. That one's very spidery. I've never gone back and played any of the pre-EDF 4 ones. I probably should someday. Oh, shit. Get out of here, Shriox. We are immediately replacing you with vastly superior things. Algaea tree. Oh, gosh. Yeah, go figure we've been hamstrung for a little bit. Resource or production-wise. I think I'll go make some more of these production structures. Okay, question. Capacity is 8 machines. Oh. So I guess I did need to tear those up. Well. Time to build more of them or something. This is going to be a very dense forest. But on the flip side, should be a hell of a lot of oxygen finally. This is going to bother me. Just all this uranium sitting here. I really wish there had been a drone that you could have that specifically their entire job was to go around hoovering up all the ground resources. I recognize that, like, by the point where you have drones, you no longer need to do so. And it's almost easier to just leave it there of like, oh shoot, I need a titanium. Pop outside, pick it up off the ground, continue on from there. Huh. That. Okay, this is too much. We'll pick it up anyway, it's all shiny. But we're probably gonna have to turn all of this into... Oh, I don't... We might want to go back to the crafty base and make a couple more auto crafters specifically to make rods. Maybe. That is an option here, even for this rod production thing. I could specifically just have a couple of auto crafters exclusively for rods. Go back to making some uranium rods. Okay, so let's take a look at terraforming production. So oxygen, I think, is going up faster now, not by huge amounts. Heat, pressure. Big one is, yeah, once again, animals. Is it time that we start doing some weird plant or some weird animal fiddly business? Oh, damn, those legless frog eggs are actually, like, legit good. What are the weird animals I can make? Wow. Yeah, the leglesses are just, like, better than anything I can currently make. Other thing I could do is just, like, barf fish in quantity. Okay, so I actually can't have this. Okay, so what are our best? So we have species. So larva, silkworm, bees. I do like the idea of doing species bee. Volnus gives us size. I don't know if we care deeply about color. Okay, let's start with the obvious. Let's make an animal shelter. Because I think if I have an animal shelter, I'll have a better idea of what I'm working with. And then we can figure the rest out. Go stick it kind of along here. If it'll let me. Okay, so. This thing generates heat and pressure? Damn. Okay. So it can take 5 genetic traits. So if this takes 5 genetic traits, right? 5. Okay. Never seen any spiders in EDF 6. Only beta type aliens. Okay. That's actually a very funny joke. I've never seen no frogs. Just human-like aliens. They look just like us. Oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna just demand genetic traits. Creature DNA, genetic traits. Oh, we should probably also figure out T1 animal food. Okay, so we have extremely luminescent and big. Well, you know what? We actually just have a bunch of this stuff. Bioluminescence, big size. Okay, so that's some basics. Oh. Wait. Insert traits to synthesize a creature. I thought, hold up. Oh, insert creature's DNA to spawn animal. I see, so it can only have a handful. Okay. So, we need color A and B. Those are mandatory. These are optional. So skin pattern color, skin pattern, variant, bioluminescence, and size. So we do need a species. We need color and some other things. Okay. I cannot believe that these things are incapable of generating enough water for me. Because we'll have to make even more at some point. Okay. So, what are things that can give me species? So obviously we have larvae. We can go kind of bug. We do have species 4, which I don't know what that is, actually. Size, bioluminescence, skin pattern color. Color. Provost fish eggs gives us some colors. So, we have species 4, so we need 2 colors. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we have any of these just sitting around. I think most of the bugs that I've been... Well, we've got Abstraeus. I do actually have an amount of Ariba and Volnus. Oh, okay. Amel. Chevron. We're just going to grab one of each of these for now. Penga. I think these are all pretty basic for now. But I can still pull traits out of them. Bees. And a rare larva. Okay, so that should give us some things. Okay, so let's do Galaxea. That'll give us, or no, that's Abstraeus. Galaxea is pretty. So genetic trait color. Abstraeus is ugly, so we don't want that. We have plenty of bioluminescence, so azure wouldn't be bad. Another blue. Oh no, let's throw in the liani. Okay. So the only thing I would need would be like skin pattern and skin pattern color. Oh, all of these seeds I can also just use for color as well, which is kind of useful. Size, bioluminescence, skin pattern, color. I don't think I have many frog eggs. Oh, that's in polio. Nope. So I would need an Imeo or a Serena. Well, do we just make something in the meantime? The main problem is, well, okay, here we go. I'm going to... Oh, we do actually have a skin pattern. The problem is we have a size 5. I'm not going to get more of that. So why don't we put away our really impressive traits? Let's just use whatever we have at the moment on hand, like our not as good stuff. And we'll make a slightly not as good thing just to figure out what we're working with. So let's toss a rare larva in here. Okay, so we've got a skin pattern. I guess the only thing is, like, if I wanted to get a skin pattern color. Problem is, I think that's going to require frog eggs. Let's just do Amido. What do I need for an Amido frog? I don't think I can make those. Traju we can make. Pretty sure. That was like one of the last ones we got. Traju. So generic frog eggs, T4 mutagen. Where have I been putting my frog eggs? Oh, no, we do actually have some. I'm gonna go frog napping. I mean, yeah, I think we are gonna have to figure out some level of frog napping. I'd prefer to do it on an industrial scale just to make my life easier. Because yeah, I want to do at least a basic test before I make something bigger. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make mammals or birds with this. I'm actually surprised I can't seem to make fish either. Okay. Yeah, the legless are just animal multiplier. Okay, we're just gonna leave this to the side for a second. We're gonna make 3 of these. And then we want to make 3 of these, which I should have no trouble doing. Assuming it pulls from its own inventory. It does not. Really? What are we missing? You know what? Actually, I'm just going to make them myself. Because I should be able to make them over here, yeah? No. Is that really... Can I only make that at the auto crafter? That's baffling. Okay, so what do I need? Tusca, Arima, Volnus, Bioplastic. Silkworm. Oh. I have nothing storing silkworms, do I? Well, let's go see our genetic monstrosity first. Okay, there's our Traju frog egg. Now we're immediately going to toss them in here, get that skin pattern. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a color A. Oh, it's one or the other. Oh, well, that's stinky. So one of these has to give me a color B. Looks like you get it from plants. Pistera? Let's go grab a Pistera. This is going to be a very blue lad, to be honest. Well, let's do pink and blue. Does that just stay there? Okay. Let's find one of these that does size. We could do Volnus. Because I know where to get more of those. Okay, go grab another Volnus. What type of creature is he making? I wish I knew. Okay, size 3. So the only thing we're missing is, like, variant. And I don't know if we can even do that. We have creature DNA. Well, let's go see how this thing looks. New life forms. Create our first DNA sequence. It is... hungry. Alright. It's like a little weird armored deer horse thing. We should probably figure out how to feed it. Oh, gosh. Animal feeder. Okay. Insert food allow near animals to eat. I think we might need to figure out some of this sooner than later. Okay, we have exactly 1 water. I need to fix that. Circuit. Should get another bioplastic. Honey and silk. Keep both of them down here. This is my honey? No, that's my cake. Holy shit, I have a lot of cake. Cake. Is it already dead? Well, it is kindly left. Well, we have the feeder. Demand. Oh, we can just feed it anything? It get eggplant. There's also T1 animal food. You can feed it cookies. Oh, there you are. Friend. This goes at me constantly. Well, it has a copious quantity of eggplant. Well, I guess now that we've done that, you say friend, it couldn't care less. This is true of a lot of creatures, to be honest. Okay. What else am I missing for this thing? Now that we're here. Oh, the silkworms. Shoot. The silkworms. We haven't been producing them, have we? Yeah, because this isn't... Despite the fact that I technically have demand for it set, I don't think we have them normally. So I think I'm going to have to make them. Yeah, they're a pain. I mean, not that much. We have the 3 uncommon larvas. So I just need bacteria and fertilizer 1. Unless I'm messing up the recipe, which would be a bit embarrassing. There we go. Okay, so while that goes, this is going to take a little bit. So I guess let's take our next ones. We are going to make... Oh, did I forget to give it bioluminescence? Maybe I did. Oh, well. We don't know what this guy is going to be. We are going to give him maximum traits for whatever traits we have. Okay, so we need a skin pattern color and 2 other colors. I could throw in this color, but let's see what other options we have. Because I could make a Leix butterfly and make it purple, which... I know Shell would probably appreciate a big purple horror. Because we could also do the Ulani fish eggs, which don't I have... No, I got Provos and Guerrero. Provos is kind of a green. And Guerrero's a nice blue. Okay, so yeah, let's make a Leix butterfly in a hot second. I'll have to go figure out what I need for it. Okay, so if I want to do Leix, unfortunately we might have to do a couple of tries. We need rare larva, mutagen, and fertilizer. So I'll grab a couple. Let's grab, like, 1 more. I am just the thirstiest man. Imagine if this was the prologue to that Eldritch Horror incremental clicker you played. What are you making? No clue, just throwing it all together. I feel like that's a tabletop RPG I should run at some point where like all the players have are like trying to rebuild a fallen world. Like everything went to hell. Okay. I'm just gonna put these back. Because we should still be able to make this, even if it's yoinked this stuff. God, I hope. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off so it's not supplying everything anymore. This ain't working, which is frustrating. So, Arima Volnus Tusca and the 3 silkworms. Okay, because this is not supplying. Okay, and it did get made. Perfect. Let's go back over to, oh, beans. I need to actually make the multiplier. This sucker? T2 machine optimizer. Perfect. Hope your animal buddy's okay out there. Have you been eating your eggplants? My weird animal son. Oh, I did give it bioluminescence. I can't tell, actually, if it's been eating eggplants. We might have to figure out animal food in a second. For starters, let's get the insect booster. All right, so these should be now going massive overtime, correct? Yeah. That should be 4,400. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. So, we were going to do 1, 2, 3 research. It's a 50-50 on whether or not we're going to get what we want, so we're going to do a couple tries on this. Worst comes to worst, we'll get more. Okay. So that'll either get us a Lex or a something else. Lex or whatever the one next to it is. Maybe Futura? No. It was like Lex or Amel, maybe. Unless I was reading the recipe wrong, at which point, I don't know, we're just make some other freak. So we are still looking for, we need color B is the next one. Well, I could throw in a Nulna for kind of a soft pink. Do we want to do purple and pink or purple and... Otherwise I could do something weird. What do I have for alternate weirds? Because the problem is I think if I want to do anything like this, I'd need crom fish eggs, which I'd have to figure out. Oh, there's the Lex we needed. Yeah, what do we need for a crom fish egg? Or do we not know? Okay, crom egg. Plankton B. Ah, I'll set these back to supply. Mutagen 2, mutagen 3. I'll grab some extra fertilizer. Orange is very nice. I don't know if I want orange and purple. I feel like that's kind of an aggressive, like too much kind of color. Okay, so Lex butterfly gets us a nice purple. So we need a skin pattern color. And then color B. So Crom would get us color B. So all we need to do then is figure out a skin color pattern color. Look up Cilius frog eggs? Oh, the problem is we need generic frog. And I don't think we're actively grabbing generic frog eggs from anywhere. We should probably get started on that. There, my golden boys. Hello, my generic frog friends. The one time you come in use. I guess I should check. Do we have anything for generic frog? A lot of fish eggs all over the place. That might be like a rarer kind. Yeah, no, doesn't look like there's anything that actively, or any zones that are like, hey, get your generic frog eggs here. Well, honestly, I'm kind of fine with it. I do really love the fact that my whole planet is just overrun in golden frogs and only golden frogs. Look at this bug mess. Okay, well, we'll just have to assume good enough for now. Well, there's the Guerrero we were looking for. So, next up, which of these Silas? If I can make them. Huli. No, we can actually make generic frog eggs in retrospect, which might not be a terrible idea. So no, I can make Huli, Afe, Traju, and Stabo. Strabo. Traju's got the nice dark blue. Afe, though, it's kind of a nice white. And no Cilius. No Medio. So let's figure out a May. Or a Fae. Generic frog eggs. T3 fertilizer. Or T2 fertilizer, T3 mutagen. And if we get something else, I don't know, we just maybe go with it. Oh, well. I think part of it is also we just could be patient and get what I'm looking for. But that's boring. Frogs. And these go pretty quick. Which is welcome. Okay. What does Chevron give us? It's okay. We actually have a couple of those. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for this to finish, because unless it lets me put this in as... Oh, it does let me put in a variant. Sure. What's that gonna do? I don't know. Alright, I was gonna throw in the Guerrero egg. Oh. That was not the one I meant to go for, was it? I think I was going for Crom and I got Guerrero, and you know what? Oh well. Well, at least we got the Afe. Okay, cool. So, what is this creature going to be? Purple, a little bit of blue, some white, interesting skin pattern. It's a variant, very glowy, and hopefully large. We also do not know what species 4 is. Waiting for this thing to spit out a goblin or kobold. Oh man. If it put out like a classic blue sky tumbler kobold, I'd be... Oh. Oh, Shell. I made a thing for you. It's like a little purple rhinoceros beetle frog. It's very cute, actually. It's big. Ooh, size 5. This is a chunky lad, eventually. Okay, let's see. Where's the other one? Where's my other animal son? Oh, it's getting bigger. How you doing? Hunger is 49, so it is still getting... I don't know if this lad eats eggplants, unfortunately. I think we need to figure out how to make animal food stat, otherwise we might have problems. Animal food. Is very easy, actually. Vote his name is Football. Could it be insectivorous? Oh gosh. We actually have to worry about that kind of thing. This is going to be hard. Hopefully they just all eat animal food. Well, I can eat the animal food, apparently. Oops. Shouldn't do that. Okay. In that case, let's clear these all out. Let's grab one of these suckers. Not that I can make many of them, is the worry. Well, we're not that limited on them. And we're certainly not using that many of those resources. Okay, I'm just gonna set this up over here. Because, well, maybe not actually. Let's go double check, because I think I can make T2 animal food. Okay. So it just requires common larva. And it looks like we're just going to have to be producing this en masse anyway. Now, I believe these are also just producing bugs, but I just don't know how fast they are. Anyway, if I put this down, we can have this just get common larva for us. Also don't know how fast, but hopefully it'll just get a bunch. Well, you know what? We produce common larvae there. Rare larva's down kind of on the beach, actually. Yeah, let's go make a couple of those. Because we can just auto-supply. Endless rare larvae that will solve many of my problems. We need 6 of these, though. We're going to have to go on an expedition, yeah, at some point sooner than later. Okay, so we're going to go to... My job is beach. Let's go find these rare larvas. Which should just be along this. I have not investigated anything further in this zone, and I probably should. I wish we had a hovercraft. Oh, there's another key. Yeah, I kind of figured. Wait, what? Oh, these are... What? I got a genetic trait from petting them. They're derpy looking. I love them. Now I need to build a machine that just automatically goes out and pets the random animals on that island or something. Wait, they're everywhere. It is weird to think that I'm petting these things and getting genetic material off of them. For reasons that I don't think I need to explain. Okay, where we're at, we're close. Yeah, so those suckers just crawled out of the ocean or something, and cool. Oh, the moon's changed too. Oh, did they? I think some of them are the DLC moons, is my assumption. Rare larva, supply. The red got more detailed. I think that might be a result specifically of the DLC is coming back and making them more detailed, effectively saying like, hey, might as well go check these other islands while we're here. Hey, this is like actually a location that you want to investigate now, because I think you can just go there. Unfortunately, the rocket to actually get there is going to take some effort. I don't see anything on this island, unfortunately. I mean, they can't all be loaded with cute hammerhead buggo dudes.